Welcome back to Great North Gaming. It's great to have you here with us today, and it's time to start up our new NHL franchise mode here on NHL 26 with the expanding team, the Quebec Nordiques. So, went ahead, created the team already here. We got all the rules and settings, how they usually are. Injuries are going to be on there. We got the gameplay slider switch there for the, what do you might call it? The injury occurrence. So let's get in here. We're going to get the expansion draft done here in this first video. Get this team up and ready to go. So hopefully we can be competitive here in the first year. So let's take a look and see who is available here. So Florida Panthers just won the Stanley Cup. So, well, I figured I'd take a moment to welcome you to the Quebec Nordiques franchise mode. Thank you, Ryan Reynolds. You have a lot on your plate with the upcoming expansion draft. I'll be in touch in a few days before the draft itself to get a sense of who the other teams are going to make available. Okay. So we get the 4th overall pick. Okay, not too bad there. So let's get into this expansion draft here. So, okay, yeah. I don't need to know that. So Trouba, Gudis, Hellison, that might not be a bad defenseman. VL, goalies, Mrazek, Klang, okay. I like Hellison, 24 years old, 80 overall, defensive defenseman. Should be a good pick for us. Boston here. Who is Zadorov? Yoki Haru. That might have to be the pick, but I want $3 million on this team. Corpusalo, DiPietro. Whew. Not any. Mark Kostelik, 4 years, 1.5. A grinder here, yeah. Alright, team's not looking too great so far. Jason Zucker, Kesselring. Yeah, I think Kesselring is probably the move. Or they have Lehkonen. Or, sorry, Ukko-Pekka Lehkonen. I think I'm going to take Kesselring for now. I like that pick there. Looking for some young players. Joel Farabee, 25. Kind of a crappy contract. Yeah, we'll go Joel Farabee there. We got to get some money on this team here. Yeah, he's young. Hopefully he can grow. Carolina, Shane Gosper, Andrei Svechnikov, Keandre Miller. Ooh, I think we got to go with Andrei Svechnikov here. Thank you, Carolina. Crevier. Ooh, not looking too good here in Chicago. My God. So I guess we'll just go Crevier there. 3 defensemen so far. Brock Nelson, Manson, Burns, Nick Waugh. I like Nick Waugh. Ross Colton, Kelly, Wedgwood. Let's go with Nick Waugh. Let's bring him to Quebec. The Columbus Blue Jackets, who got Severson, Oliver, Miles Wood, Zumala, Severson, Marchman. Yeah, let's go Damian Severson. We got a decent top 4 now. Thomas Harley, okay. That's a crazy player to leave unprotected here, Dallas. Yeah, we are getting Thomas Harley. Thank you very much, Dallas. Andrew Kopp. I don't want that contract for a 34-year-old. Johansson, another defenseman I don't really need. Cam Talbot. John Gibson. Let's go Cam Talbot for right now. Edmonton. Ekholm, Murphy, Frederick, Stastny. Ingram. Let's go Jason Dickinson for right now. That sounds good. We need some centers. Florida, Rodriguez, Mikola, Listerine, whew. Oh, we'll go Samostevich. There we go. Medium top 6. He's a good prospect there. Usually gets pretty good in this game. LA, leaving Drew Doughty, Scott Lawton, Dumala, Armia, any goaltenders, Forsberg. All right, let's go Scott Lawton. Spurgeon, Brodin, Tarasenko, Nick Foligno, Bobby Brink. Yeah, Bobby Brink seems like the... Ooh, Gustafsson or Bobby Brink. Let's go Bobby Brink for now, and we can always come back to Gustafsson. Philippe Deneau, Evans, Kirby Doc. Yeah, I think Kirby Doc is the one here. Yeah, I think we'll go Kirby Doc. So we got 5 out of 5 centers there, but that's okay. Perbix, Barron, Wimsley. No one really here. Any goaltenders? No. Justin Barron. Just grab another defenseman there. Maybe he can be something. Dougie Hamilton. Brett Pesce. Siegenthaler, Nosen. Dadonov, Connor Brown. Cody Glass. Don't know who I really want from. Jake Allen, 6 years at 1.8. Holy cow. Oh, this is a tough one here. We need some forwards, that's for sure. Brett Pesce, that's another defenseman. Let's come back to New Jersey there. New York, Andres Lee. Duclair, Engvall. We're not getting... The team's not looking too good here. Pajot, Mayfield, Duclair. Yeah, let's get Anthony Duclair here. I don't want... We still don't know what we're doing with New Jersey. Let's go to New York here. Borgen, Taylor Radish. That wouldn't be a bad one. Brett Bedard, sorry. Any goaltenders? Jonathan Quick, no. Alright, let's go Taylor Radish there. That should be good. Ottawa, Nick Jensen, Warren Fogle, Zetterlund, Fabian Zetterlund, 25. Yeah, that seems like a good pick there. Alright, to Philadelphia, Jamie Drysdale. Yeah, let's go Jamie Drysdale, 81, 23. Yeah, that seems like a good contract there, Jamie Drysdale. Kevin Hayes, Brazeau, Mantha, Witherspoon, Clifton. Stuart Skinner. Blomqvist. Yeah, let's go Joel Blomqvist. 80 overall. We need one more forward, essentially. We got our main roster here. Philip Kurvachev, playmaker. Yeah, unless there's a goalie. Nah, let's just go Kurvachev there. Seattle Kraken, I didn't exclude them because they've been in the league long enough. Eli Tolvanen, Capo Caco. Yeah, let's go Capo Caco. Get some guys here that hopefully can grow. St. Louis, Bushnevich, Sundqvist, Bjergen, Hall, Tucker, Walker, Joel Hofer, Sure, let's get Joel Hofer. That seems like a nice pick there as well. The Tampa Bay Lightning. Ryan McDonough, Radish. That's a good contract there for Radish. Moser as well. 8 years at 6.73. We might have to do that. Yanni Gord. Goncalves. Okay, who are we going to take? Do we take Radish? I think we take J.J. Moser here. That's one. Let's wait on that one because we have pretty much our full team here. Ekman Larson, McCabe, Joshua, Thrun. Joseph Woll. Dennis Hildeby. Sure, let's take Dennis Hildeby there. 82 overall there. We got another goaltender in the system here. Ooh, JJ Peterka. Sean Dursey, Kerfoot, Schmidt. Alright, let's go JJ Peterka here. Might have to be re-looking at some of these picks here. Vander Kane, O'Connor, that's a good defensive player there. Joseph. It's not like there's really any good prospects here. Klimachev. Alright, let's take O'Connor here because I do like him. He's young. To be a good player for us. Vegas, who's available here? McNabb, Carlson, Smith, Sod, Dowd. Korzak, maybe. Or Holtz. Let's just go Holtz there. I think that seems like a good pick. Low top 6, 78, 23. Just get a couple young prospects, I guess. Rasmus Sandin. Don't really need another defenseman here. Lidgren. Sonny Milano. Guess we can just take some players here and just flip them here. So let's take Matt Waugh. We'll just try to get some top players here. We'll take Radish. And we'll make some trades here based on what our team is. Make sure we get in the top players. Cole Perfetti. We got to take Cole Perfetti. That's a great pick. New Jersey. Dougie Hamilton. Yeah, let's take him. We can move that contract. All right. Do we want to skip on anyone else? Hellison here. Someone with a little bit more trade value, maybe. No, that's fine. Kostelik. Zadorov, a little bit too high there. Svechnikov, Crevier. No, that's like the best player to take. Nick Waugh. Yeah, I think that should be good. Severson, that makes sense. Can't believe we got Thomas Harley. That's sweet. Cam Talbot. Is there someone better on Detroit we should be taking? No, that's good. Dickinson. Ekholm we could take. Yeah, let's take Matthias Ekholm because we can use that to make some good trades. Sam Estevich, that's good there. That's a good pick. Scott Lawton. Don't want to take Drew Doughty. That's a good pick. Bobby Brink, I think that was the best player. Spurgeon. Right wingers, we do have 7. Let's take Brodeen here. My idea here is that we can build up the Kirby Doc. That's good. Baron. I feel like we can build up some assets on this team by flipping some of these older players here. Duclair, that's fine. Radish, I think that was good. Morgan, yeah, that's fine. Zetterlund, that's good. Drysdale, that's good. Blomqvist, I think that was good. Kurvchev, Capocacco, Hofer, Radish, Hildeby, Paterka, O'Connor, Holtz, Waugh, and Cole Perfetti. So that is your Quebec Nordiques for year number 1, the expansion team. We have a lot of work to do here. That is for sure, but at least the expansion draft is under the way. So in the next video, we will get the NHL draft done as well as the off season, and we'll get into maybe the first couple months of year number 1. So let me know your thoughts about the series, and if you like this video, please leave a like on the video, subscribe if you haven't already, and until next time, peace